So there is this investor and author named Naval Ravikant, and I saw a post by him on Twitter, and it said that we are, and this was a few months ago, I think it could have even been last year, I'm not quite sure, but that we're officially moving from the industrial age into the digital age. And I thought that was very true with the working at home and school being online and everything, and just the advances that we've been making. And a topic that I've been wanting to talk about is privacy. It's something that I've started to care more and more about because there isn't a lot of regulations and rules protecting us with privacy. And more so, I didn't want to talk or focus on the problems. Obviously, they're relevant, so I have to start there. But I want to focus on solutions because I think that everyone knows what the problem is to a certain degree, even if you don't know all the facts or all the names of the articles and things like that. We all know what the issue is. So I actually just want to focus on people in the movement to protect privacy, protect data, and products and services that are kind of promoting these things and making it a priority. Because sometimes if I look at the problem too long, it just feels like doomsday and it's not encouraging. So I just want to focus on things that will empower us and that will give us hope. Because I think that more and more people, now that we know what the issue is, they care. But I think the bigger problem is just feeling like, okay, what do we do about it? Because this is something that is pervasive, it's something that's a part of our lives. And what I mean when I talk about that is just the surveillance and the tracking of our data, location, things like that. I guess I can talk a little bit about that or just name it just in case. But that's what I'm speaking to. And I know when I first heard about this, just that, phone records and apps and all these things were tracking us and just learning about that, it was kind of, I don't know what I felt first. I want to say it was kind of like, okay, like what are we supposed to do about this? Like it's in our phones, it's in all of our like school institutions. Like technology is a part of everything, and if you're telling me that it also has these type of capabilities, like it's everywhere. So like, what's the point of even caring? And it was a thing of like, I want to care, and I feel like I should, but I don't know what the point is because there's nothing I can do about it, I guess. And I'm like, I guess this is the way life is right now. And I remember in 2019, the New York Times posted I don't know if they put the whole series or it was an article, but there's an article I wrote down and it was called, the series is called it says One Nation Tracked, and then it says the Privacy Project. And the article that I had read that day was called When Even the Children Are Being Tracked. And I was just reading through that, and I had that same feeling of like my eyebrows kind of raising, but also thinking, okay, so what am I? This is just more horribleness that's out of our control, I guess. And so I don't know what to do with this information. Just kind of feeling, I don't know if the word's aloof, but like, okay. And that day I went to visit a friend, and me and her were having like a serious, kind of very personal conversation. And she was talking to me about something that was very personal about herself. And I was thinking about that article and thinking about the conversation we had. And I started thinking, what if somebody was listening to that conversation, and even if it's passively, because I know like the goal with all of this like data collection is just people want to make money, and they might not necessarily care about what you're talking about. They're just looking for ways to market to you. But just the thought that, if you look at it as if like a person was in the room instead of just some faceless computer program or person who's just looking for something specific. Like, imagine you're sitting in a room and someone's telling you something very personal, and then someone just walks in and they just sit down and they're just looking at you. And that's like the image I got in my head. And I'm like, you of course would, you know, tell them to leave, or you would stop talking about it and change the subject. Like, you would have that option, or you would have that, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. You would be able to kind of protect that situation, I guess. I don't want to say control, but it's kind of like you can choose whether, what you say is heard and by whom. And so I was thinking, so I had to pause the video for a second, but I just wanted to wrap it up because I said I want to keep these videos short, but I was talking about having a choice. And so I just wanted to start the series and feature different products, like I said, companies and organizations that are prioritizing privacy, and then maybe talking more details about like currently what's happening in regards to this topic as well. So I'll be posting those things as soon as possible, and I'm going to try to get on a schedule with that. So I just wanted to focus on solutions and speak in a way that is empowering and hopeful, and to say that privacy is possible.